Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs, continuing the playthrough of Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. So I'm going to move the first player token over, so it's now the Ironbreaker, who has 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 wounds on him. So I think he is going to, well, first of all, he's going to use his Oaken Circlet to remove one wound, and then he is going to rest. Let's take a look. We have rest, stubborn resolve. You may exhaust one non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. Okay, and then we roll 2 die and we automatically get 2 shields, which is okay. Exhaust one non-nemesis enemy. Well, this one, Odious Grump, is a nemesis, so we cannot exhaust him. However, we can exhaust him. Then we roll 2 die. Let's get rid of all these. 2 die. And 1 die for Odious Grump. Okay, so let's see what we get. Wow. We have 4 successes. I'll put those on the card, but we do have a nemesis icon, which means 2 wounds need to be distributed between the Waywatcher and the Ironbreaker. I think I will give those 2 wounds back to the Ironbreaker. However, we have 5 successes, so we can take 5 wounds off our Ironbreaker. Fantastic. So that is stubborn resolve done by the Ironbreaker. We move on to the Waywatcher. And the Waywatcher can only do one thing. It is a deadly shot. I can engage one enemy and then do a ranged attack. So let us, shall we engage an enemy? Let us, I don't know. No, we won't engage an enemy. We'll leave everything as it is, but we will, should we do a ranged attack? Oh, just let me think about that for a second. Okay, the Waywatcher is not going to do a ranged attack, but is going to attack the rat swarm that is on her. So we roll 1 die, but we do roll the black die. Okay, so let's see what we get. Right, so we get 1 hit off the rat swarm, who does 1 point of damage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I thought we had shields, but we didn't. Well, we do get 1 hit, but we do get 1 success, which means a hit on the rat swarm. And ready all of the actions. There we go. Goes on to the Ironbreaker's second turn. We cannot use this Oak Circlet again, as we can only use it once per round, not every turn. I do think we need to get some exploring done though, so I think the Ironbreaker is going to explore. Here we go. So 2 die. 2 die. Because this is exhaust, it's not going to attack, so we only get 1 black die. And then we roll and see what we get. Oh, that's good. We get 2 successes and nothing is going to attack us. However, we do have 3 successes and that is going to go on the location, and we're going to draw and see this dungeon card. What have we got? An event. Bloodlust of Khorne. You find an altar beneath a twisted skull ruin. A small bowl and a stone knife rest upon it. An inscription reads, "Blood for the blood god." You may become bleeding to gain 2 successes. Let's just see what bleeding actually does. After your activation, suffer 1 wound. After another hero aids you, discard this card. Right, we are at, let's just double check. Right, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave that. I think it says you may become bleeding. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that because I have too many wounds already. Put that back there. So I think that is the end for the Ironbreaker. So we are going to move on to the Waywatcher, who is going to... Right, should we get rid of some of these monsters or should we explore? We have 8 exploration tokens. We only need 1 more. Yeah, let's explore. We're going to use Orion's Hunt. So we need 2 white die, but 1 black die for the rat swarm. So 2 white die, 1 black die. Let's see what we get. Nice. We get a burst symbol. So we have 1 success. And we get to re-roll. And we get a shield. So we have 3 successes. Okay, so 3 successes for the location. We rolled a blank, so nothing attacks us. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Here we go. Healing Salve. You may discard this card before or after a hero's activation for that hero to recover 2 wounds. I think the Ironbreaker might need this. We also have a gear card. So I will give this to the Ironbreaker, I think. That's there. But we also draw a gear card. And this is going to the Waywatcher. During your attack action, if all of the target enemies are engaged with you, you may convert 1 shield to 1 success. Okay, that goes with the Waywatcher. And I think that is it for the hero's turn. We are going to move on to the enemy turn. So, starting with the Ironbreaker. That's not going to attack because it's exhausted. However, Odious Grump is going to attack. So he is going to inflict 2 points of damage. Oh dear. And then he's going to pray, which is 15, 16, 17, 18, 15, 16. So yes, he's going to stay with the Ironbreaker. So then we move over to the Waywatcher with the Rat Swarm. It's going to advance. Well, it's already there. And he's going to inflict. I'll bring these over here. Be easier for me. Okay, so there we go. Next we will go with the Ironbreaker. So he is going to pull the Ghoul or the Giant Bat. Okay, I think he's going to pull the Ghoul. Right, so here we go. What's going to happen here? Because now the Ghoul is engaged with the Ironbreaker. If Is that correct? When I've pulled him down, it's now engaged with the Iron Breaker. But we have this. You may discard this card after an enemy engages a hero for the enemy to suffer 2 wounds. So what's going to happen here? So this is now engaged. So does this take precedent over this and destroy the ghoul? Or will the ghoul activate and then this works and then the ghoul is destroyed? Or is the ghoul not destroyed in the enemy phase? Oh, right, so I am going to take it this way. I'm going to take it, the ghoul comes down and engages, does all its dirty deeds, then this is going to take effect and I'm going to kill this ghoul. Can I do that? Is that right? That's how I'm going to play it. Ghoul comes down, so we'll take this a step at a time. Okay, so disease. If this enemy is engaged with you, become sickened. Okay, well it isn't engaged at the moment and it's going to advance. So it's going to advance to the active hero, which happens to be the Iron Breaker. So it's going to come here, like so. Then this is going to take effect, which puts 2 wounds on the ghoul, and as the ghoul only has 2 wounds, it is killed off. Yeah, is that right? Can I do that? I'm sure somebody will let me know, but that is how I am going to play it. Yeah, so it's up there, it's not engaged, so it doesn't disease, then it advances, so it's now engaged with the Iron Breaker. Right, yeah, that's how I'm going to play it. So this is discarded, this is destroyed. Right, if it's any different, I'm sure you guys will let me know. That'd be great in the comments below, but that's how I'm going to play it for now, and we're going to continue. So it's down now over to the Way Watcher, who is going to pull in the Giant Bat. So first of all, Giant Bat is going to retreat. Well, it's already retreated, and it's going to inflict 1 point of damage. So turn that over and remove that, and then that has activated. That is the end of the enemy's phase. Everything now for the enemy comes back. So we have location, so let's take a look at the location. Any start of location effects? Well, no, there isn't. Do we have enough exploration tokens? Yes, we do. We have 11. So we are going to move on to the next location. Grump's Sump. Barrels of pungent green fluid have been dumped into the reservoir here. Undoubtedly the source of Scomp's ailment. Dozens more barrels of still full of substance ready to continue their vile work. Okay, so we can see there we need to spawn 3 enemies to the heroes. Not many enemies left, so 1 hero to the Iron Breaker. Sorry, 1 monster to the Iron Breaker. Oh, that's 1 monster to the Way Watcher. There's another ghoul, and another creature to the Iron Breaker. However, he has 3 already, so this is going to go do its damage, which is a 1, and then go to the shadows. So that's 3 spawned to the heroes, but 1 does spawn in the shadows. Okay, so we have moved to a new location. Now, one thing I didn't realise, which I've just looked up on Board Game Geek and watching other playthroughs, is that when you travel to a new location, and that new location has an end of location phase, you actually do that new location's end of location phase. Because even though we're travelling, once we've travelled and unveiled a new location, we then still come to the end of location phase. So if you bring out a new location and it has an end of location phase, you are going to be doing that new end of location phase. And as you can see here, it does have an end of location phase, which we are now at. So we are going to spawn one enemy. So yet another enemy is going to come out. And as far as I'm aware, it should go to the hero with the first player marker, which is the Ironbreaker. Of course, he's already got 3 on him, so he can't have no more. So it's going to come out, inflict its damage, a Goblin Warrior, and then go to the shadows. So again, we have a load of enemies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enemies again. I don't think we are going to be surviving much longer. So that is the end of the location phase. We move on to the peril phase, which of course means this moves up to the blue section. So Odious Grump, if he's already in play, which he is, he recovers all his health back. Regardless, he activates and readies. Well, there he is, Odious Grump. So he's going to regain all his health back. And now he activates, so I'm assuming we go across the bar again. So he's going to inflict, and then he's going to pray. Obviously he's going to stay with the Ironbreaker, who has got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 hit points. Sorry, 22 wounds upon him. Ooh. Okay, so that is it. That is that round completed. We only have some Grump now to get through, although we need 10 location tokens. The Ironbreaker is at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 wounds. He only has 4 health left. The Way Watcher is at 18. We have 9 enemies out. Whoa. I'm not sure. We could possibly make it. All we need to do is explore Sump's Grump. We don't need to kill all the enemies. Just Sump's Grump, and once we've explored that fully, it is game over and we've won. However, if our Ironbreaker dies, then we have lost. Right, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next episode of the Warhammer Quest adventure card game. Catch you guys later.